Hello everyone, this is Supersnoopy here, back with another SWTOR Republic video. Today guys, basically I am making this video to be going over another SWTOR Republic discussion. This is going to be about the gearing process and how to gear your character / an example of how I'm basically gearing my character / companion myself. So yeah, basically that's what this SWTOR Republic discussion video is going to be about. So I hope you guys enjoy this video as always. If you do, make sure to leave a like. And if you guys want some nice gaming glasses, check the link in the description down below. No scope gaming glasses. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so basically what I mean for this video is I'm going to be talking a bit about the actual gearing process and how it works. So, for example, basically what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be showing my gear right now. And I'm going to be showing how I obtained it and etc. so you guys can understand what I mean. So, let's just open up my character. He basically does have all his buffs on right now. As you can tell, he's sitting at around, I would say it's kind of close to 4.5k aim. He's sitting around 4.6k of aim, because some of these, after all, are actually some of the things that you can obtain from the vendors. As you can tell, I'm trying to get my 4-piece set bonus right now. Obviously, you need to get 6 for Commando, because that extra bonus near the end is very overpowered. But the 2 set piece bonus itself is OP because it increases damage by using certain abilities. But yeah, for right now, as you can tell, I'm just going to explain why I chose what I did, and then I'm going to explaining just gear in general in SWTOR Republic. I said I would make a video on this, so yeah, I'm doing that right now. So as you can tell, for right now, I have 186 armoring in the top, and I have mods, enhancements, and a good augment. So let's go and modify. As you can tell, I got a 66, 111 accuracy, 74 power. I do have some actual endurance, crit chance, and etc. I do, of course, have the reflex augment 36 on basically most parts of my gear. And you may be wondering, one disclaimer right here, why my accuracy is basically sitting at 94%. Now, for what I'm thinking is, until I get around 198, a lot of 198, or I need to optimize my gear fully and basically completely, I'm not going to be having it at around 100% just yet, because, you know, for right now, I don't think it's right, but once I obviously start to optimize my gear and change some certain things out, I'll actually have 100% accuracy, so don't worry about that for the time. And I'm sitting at around 1,112 bonus damage at this time. I wanted to kind of even it out with crit chance, because obviously with commandos, you need somewhat high crit chance, because one of the abilities now can increase your crit multiplier or your surge rating by 10% completely. So you get some pretty insane crits, I would say. I've been getting some like 12.8k, 14k crits. I've been getting some insane numbers, and yeah, that's why I have somewhat high crit chance. Also why my multiplier is a bit high. Obviously, I don't want it going over 75%, because that would be way too high. Because after a while, surge basically starts to become useless, and it's not a stat that you really want to start stacking up, because obviously too much surge is going to be very ridiculous. And yeah, so obviously I've just been min-maxing a bit here. For these, as you can tell, they have alacrity on them. I'm going to change these out to get the actual eliminator ones, the eliminator devices. When I do another operation, one of the new ones, Temple Sacrifice of Ravengers again, what I'll probably do is I'll try to get one of the implants and get accuracy on them, because obviously those are really important, because I need my accuracy rating pretty high, because obviously over 100% reduces the target's defense, which is very overpowered, and for special attacks it does go over 100% quite fast. So yeah, that's basically how I'm working on it. So as you can tell, that's basically what I've been doing gear-wise. If you're wondering, I have basically the last 2 pieces that are about 192. I do have this relic, and I do need the barrel, still 186. But yeah, if you're wondering why I'm actually using one where you have to click it, for example here, and it gives you power for 30 seconds. The reason I'm using that is mainly because back when it was level 50, I would always use these, because I think it's good to activate them along with my reusable Adrenalize, as you can tell right here. Because you can see I get quite a bit of extra bonus damage, and it does stay for quite a while. And I feel like that's important because I want sustained damage when I know I'm going to do a crap ton of damage. For example, once I have my supercharged cells up, I normally activate my Adrenal and my power ability because I'll do a crap ton of damage, and I don't like just the high burst of power. But obviously with the primary stat, the high burst of that is pretty important. But I'd say either or, if you want to kind of channel your power that you can use or anything damage-wise, then obviously go with this. So yeah, that's basically how I've been gearing up in general. My HK droid, obviously he doesn't have the best of stuff. He does have quite a bit of power, but understand that have quite a bit of presence that obviously adds basically a bunch of stuff to him. A lot, and he does a crap ton of more damage. He doesn't do as much damage as me because obviously he does have a few abilities that aren't really useful / don't do much. But yeah, that's what I've been doing with my HK51 droid. I've been fixing him up, making him well, and yeah, so I'm obviously gonna go to the operation dummy, and I'm just gonna attack him, show you guys a bit of an example. So that's how I've been gearing up. So that's basically the first part of this episode / discussion. The second part that I'm going to be talking about is going to be about how I'm actually working with everything. And what I mean by working with everything is just gearing up in general. Now, with gearing up in general, I feel like it isn't that tough, but what I feel like they did was they did make it a bit tougher to actually get gear. For example, the ultimate comms, they're way tougher to get now because obviously they don't want to be handing it out like candy, because when it was level 55 you could get ultimate gear really fast, and all the hard mode like Scum and Villainy, etc. were basically useless because they only dropped 168 and almost everyone was stacked with 180, and the top gear was 186 at the time, which you could get from Dread Palace hard mode. And I'm not sure about Dread Fortress hard mode because I haven't done. I don't know why I still haven't done Dread Fortress hard mode, but I haven't. But yeah, basically they would drop off of that, which would be very useful, I would say. But now you have to get gear, obviously, a legitimate way. It's not like you can just go ahead, run into, do a bunch of dailies or hard mode flashpoints, the daily rewards, 10 ultimate comms. No. Basically, I don't know why I keep on saying basically, but the things you need to do right now is actually do Temple Sacrifice. As you can tell, I already did Ravengers. I haven't really done Temple Sacrifice. I only did the first boss yesterday. So, you can see 20 ultimate comms, 10 ultimate accommodations. Not that bad, I would say. I mean, it's not that bad, but elite comms, they aren't being given out like candy, but you can get them after quite a long time. As you can tell, I basically have full 192 now. And my gear is starting to be optimized, so I'm doing quite well on the charts. Not getting any of them crits right now, which is quite sad and pathetic. Not too much damage. But yeah, as you can tell, it is overall quite fun, I would say. Gearing up, I saw I got a 13k crit right there with the high impact bolt. But yeah, it's been fun gearing up. It hasn't been super tough, but some people, I don't get why people are irritated by why they're making it a bit tougher to actually get gear now. I don't understand. I think most people are angry because you could get ultimate comms and etc. really easy back then, level 55, but now with Shadow of Evan isn't as easy to obtain. As you can tell, I only have actually 38 on me. I have 329 basic comms. I have 78 elite comms. So yeah, they're way tougher to obtain. Not super easy to get, but as you can tell, they're very... You can get them, though. You definitely can get them. But yeah, that's how I've been gearing up, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this discussion. Obviously, we've been going on it for quite a while. And before I go, I just want to actually mention another thing. I don't even know why I'm just slipping up here and not being able to say anything. But yeah, the main reason I think people are complaining / it's nice that BioWare actually implemented this is because you would see people running around with 180 gear at level 55 everywhere, basically. You could get it almost any time. It was so easy to obtain, and there was nothing special about 180 gear at the time because everyone would have it, and Scum and Villainy hard mode and all the stuff that you're supposed to progress and more were basically useless. they were useless, completely useless, because all the gear you had was really, really OP compared to everything else. So generally, I like how the new gear system is 192s in the story mode Ravengers and Temple Sacrifice. I like that, and I like how you can get 198 stuff in Ravengers and Temple Sacrifice as well, because that just really evens out the playing field. It makes it even to obtain gear, high-end gear, and in general, really helps. Same with PvP. PvP has always been the same. Just get the Warzone accommodations, then buy the gear after you get the Warzone accommodations with the ranked. So I love that system for PvP. Always have, always will. So yeah, guys, that was this episode of the Star Zero Republic discussion video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you didn't, make sure to leave a like. And hopefully I'll have another Star Zero Republic Gunnery Commando PvP episode out soon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.